know what it was. Saturn, this feel like splitting an atom. We go than a being. I'm an institution. She ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being watched.
Down in the new town, I already feel that. I don't really get fucked. Put my deuce up for a prodigy.
Going to catch your breath for a second. Look at your neighbor and checking. My voice is so decadent, I'm setting the precedent.
Shore of Pittsburgh. It's Packer football as we get back into the action in the first quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Bridgewater. Finds his receiver, Watson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this.
See confidence rising in a unit. You can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
21-0 our score after 1. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. 2nd and 6. And now a fake on the jet sweep, but a give to Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one, angling for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get this one up to about the 3rd. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
on is the punter man as he boots this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
But no, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. They're going to look to throw. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side with Harris. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Nixon elects 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
First down, Bridgewater. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On second down, it's Jones.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
And here's Joseph Charlton now,
as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, we both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Back to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
They run once more with Dillon.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a third. Bridgewater now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is down to 24. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw.
Into space at the 45.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
To throw, Bridgewater.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Bridgewater on 1st down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, and it's the Bengals who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Jamar Chase with a touchdown reception from Joe Burrow. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Rashad Bateman, a touchdown reception.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they're going to speed things up here. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A handoff for Warren. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. 36 yards on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they can...
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Connor Hayward, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. This one here, if they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. A
40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say, because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Miles Boykin,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers extend their lead yet again. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Blankenship out for the point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's Miles Boykin who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater.
He'll drop.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And returning right back to Boykin.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
Jalen Warren, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Blankenship is up and good,
and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Second down, Bridgewater. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
And Jones going to have a Packers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
On the return is Peterson. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here board, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket?
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike, and that'll be caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. Now he's into the clear again.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score.
Miles Boykin,
his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A give to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 53 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater. A short throw to Musgrave. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. He shakes him off. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 15 there. The Packers have a 1st. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Bridgewater. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Bridgewater. He sets up the screen to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. It'll buy some time right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Warren. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Bridgewater to throw it.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater steps away. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Bridgewater. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Austin.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the gun, this will be McFarland.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
Now this will add on to their big lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
From the gun, Bridgewater.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Bridgewater again. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now it's Peterson. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steelers ready for their next possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll run it. Warren. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Buying time to his left. Pushes him over. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Now the Packers get set to go.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. One thing. I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Bridgewater. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. So possession goes over here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast because this game well decided a long time ago.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Pickett.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left.
And going deep downfield for Boykin.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Miles Boykin. Who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. One last shot now for Bridgewater.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone.